Hello Goenkans, I hope everybody is fine. Dear kids, in this video we are going to start the revision of chapter 8 fractions. Fractions, as all of you know, is part of a whole or part of a collection. That means if we have a whole object, it is a whole, it's written as one, it's complete one. But if such whole is divided into parts, and those parts are said to be fractions, but the parts should be equal. Like here, this whole has been divided into two equal halves, two equal parts, so it is written as 1 by 2 and it is called as half. Here it is divided into three parts, so each of it is written as 1 by 3 and we call it as 1/3. Here in this diagram you can see it has been divided into four parts, so we call it as 1/4 or quarter and we write it as 1 by 4. Fraction, as you know, comprises of two numbers separated by this dividing line. The number above the line is called numerator and below the line is called denominator. If in case numerator and denominator are same, it makes one complete whole. For example, if it is 6 by 6, that is numerator and denominator are same, their value is 1. Now, fractions of a collection. If we have to find out fraction of a number, we first divide the number by denominator and then multiply the quotient by the numerator. Why so? Because it makes our calculation easier, because when we divide a number, the number becomes smaller. Here is an example. If we have to find out 3 by 4th of 24, we write 3 by 4th of 24. We first divide 24 by 4 and then the quotient we get here is then multiplied by the numerator. We do so because it makes our work easier, our calculation easier. We can also first multiply them and then divide the product. The answer will be same, but the calculation will be more time consuming as compared to the first method. Now, equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions are those whose value is same irrespective of the numerators and denominators. Here you can see, here are certain examples showing the equivalent fractions. Like all these are equivalent fractions of 1 by 2, all of these are equivalent fractions of 1 by 3 and so on. And as you know, we have two different methods of finding equivalent fractions. First method is multiplication method and second method is division method. In multiplication method, we multiply both numerator as well as denominator by a number, and the fraction we get is the equivalent fraction of that number. And by this method we get infinite number of equivalent fractions. And second method is division method. In division method, what we do, we have a condition that the number should be divisible by a number. That means we have to divide by such a number which divides both numerator as well as denominator. Here you can see 9 and 18 both are divisible by 3 and 9. So we get two equivalent fractions when we divide them by 3 and 9. Apart from these two, there is no another number which can divide both of them. That means this division method gives us only limited number of equivalent fractions. So students are requested to revise the recap exercise of exercise 1, 2 and 3 of chapter fractions. This was all from this video. Thank you very much. Al-Habib.